Why it is though? It's your boy Crook LDB Team 100. We in here, sure. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today? I know it's been about a couple weeks, but you know what? I am refreshed and I'm back on the grind. You feel what I'm saying? So, now I mean, as you guys all know, this video is going to be about Tyceno. Now, if you guys, some of y'all don't know about Tyceno, Tyceno is one of the biggest NBA 2K Twitch streamers that we have today. He really pushed NBA 2K21 to the height. I'm sorry, not 2K21, 2K20 to the height of its existence. He did a lot for the 2K community as far as wagers. As you know, one of his biggest wagers was he actually went up against Bronny James in a wager, and that did like pretty good numbers. And then right now, Aiden is like up there now. That propelled all of them, you know what I mean? So he just dropped a video he hasn't streamed in like I think maybe 3 months, like 2-3 months, and also didn't post a video in like a month and a half, 2 months. So we just dropped the video, and I just want to dig into a little bit and see what he has to say. So, you know, without further ado, let's get into it. You feel me?
So, for the last 4 months, you guys know I've been absolutely gone from YouTube, Twitch, everything. And there's a reason for that. I just want you guys to know that. And I'm about to explain all of that in this video. Now, for you guys to really understand what I'm talking about and just how much this means to me and everything, you guys got to understand where I came from. So really quickly, basically 4 years ago, 2017, I was absolutely dead broke. I think I remember a day where it was about negative 1,500 in my bank account in 2017. I was working an 8 to 5 that I absolutely hated.
Now, how the hell did you have negative 1.5 in your bank account if you had an 8 to 5 job? Well, you guys gotta understand, I finished high school at 18 and I had no other choice except to get a job, okay? My mom couldn't afford university. She had to work 2 jobs because my dad didn't have to pay child support once I turned 18. Didn't have to make the payments, and I mean, my mom was behind on rent, on bills, everything. And I was forced to work at that point basically because I couldn't go to uni. It would just be a hellhole with all the bills that were due. And I just worked and worked and worked, and most of it was payday to payday because I couldn't buy anything else much, man. It was just payday to payday, and that ends up with your bank account going in overdraft, and you get negative balances, just in case you guys are wondering.
It was kind of that sad environment where there were just so many people working that job who just seemed really sad and depressed, and it made me depressed, man. It was bad, okay? 2017, where I was working wasn't making me happy, okay? I was typing court cases, and it was just a depressing environment. That's really all I can say about it. Now, long story short, every day after work, I decided to push myself, and I'd say, okay, from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m., I'm going to work and grind and stream and learn how to edit and record videos. And I was inspired by guys like Pretty Boy Fredo, Alice K, Cash Nasty. I actually used to watch Annoying back in like 2K16. Nate XC, just the 2K guys. I used to play 2K all the time after school. I used to come home and I used to jam for hours after school, and I would always consider myself to be a very good 2K player. Just like, I don't know, I played that game so much. I love basketball, and it was just like, wow, I'm pretty good at this game, man. My record was good, everything was good, and I was just like, you know, why not? Why not try? Why not just sit there and just start recording videos? And I said, fuck it. Started making tutorials for 2K17. They blow up, okay? Some of them get some good viewership, and then I move on and on and on, and all of a sudden, from tutorials, I go to versing other YouTubers. I go to America, and I do that. That really puts me on the map. A lot of people find me from that.
And real quick, and this is to, like, you know, if you're a streamer or if you're a YouTuber that is watching this video, I'm going to be honest with you. I done tried this YouTube thing multiple times. And I would say back then it kind of was easy because nobody was really, like, doing it back then. Like, I started back in, what, 2015? Yeah, around like 2015, 2016 is when I actually started, you feel me, actually being interested in doing YouTube. It was kind of easy back then. I ain't like I'll be honest with you, like, especially if you just throwing the content out, you just busting them out. Like, some of my videos do views. Like, you can honestly go back to some of my videos. Like, some of them did a little bit of numbers. I ain't gonna lie, they definitely did a little bit of numbers. But A lot of this is mental, bro. Like as far as YouTube and Twitch, all it is mental, bro. You have to be able to continuously put in the work and grind and record this video, record that video, edit this video, make sure that this video is finished. You have to stream. You have to sit in front of one person, to two people, to three people, to 10, to 20. It's a constant grind where you have to continuously put in the work, but at the same time realize that you might not get immediate results out of it. But as Nipsey Hussle once said, you always get back pay for what you put in. So regardless of how much work you put in and you don't get immediate results, someday in the future, you're going to get the back pay regardless. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're never going to not put in work and then continuously do it and love it and not get nothing in return. So I just wanted to say that real quick.
And then we move on to wages. And wages in 2K20 just... wages in 2K20 pushed that game to a limit that it never should have reached.
That's
just
a
based
fact.
on what 2K20 was in the game, the community pushed that game and the viewership and the content to new heights. That game had no business getting millions of viewers. I'm going to just say that. That game had no business getting millions of viewers, but thanks to the community, thanks to all the creators, that game did pull so many viewers. We were taking over Twitch, we were doing great on YouTube, and it was fantastic to see. So now, it was those wages in 2K20 where my life really started going fucking nuts. I'm going to just say that, okay? The money was flying in, going from a dude who just had nothing to nearly everything pretty much. I got my mom a new car, I got myself a new car, I bought things I wanted to buy, and I was making a lot of money doing wages. Lockdown, no lie, it helped a lot because everyone was at home and my viewership just jumped from like 2,000 viewers a wager. Like, it jumped to like 20, 30,000, 40,000 in some of the big wages. That was insane. Shout out to Aiden and Bonnie. That whole show that we set up was really big for me, and obviously it was for Aiden and everyone involved in that. There was so much big stuff that happened in 2K20. It was just changing my life like that. I'm serious. It was just bang, and my life was just crazy, okay? It was mad. And then, 2K21 comes out. Let's be real now. Who here actually is going to tell me and sit in front of my face and say 2K21 is a great game? Let's be real, the game is not
No,
good on
sir.
next gen.
Not me.
It's a game that you can play, but it's not a game that you love or that
Not
you really
me.
want to play and grind. It's just not that game. And it's sad, because 2K20 was such a good game, but it was the creators that pushed it there, like I said. Now, this is where this is where my problem started, okay? This is where everything got really interesting for me. Because it was in this little transition period between 2K20 and 2K21 a few months ago, about 4 months ago, just when I stopped uploading. I got offered 1.2 million US dollars, okay? I got offered 1.2 million US dollars by a rival company to Twitch to stream exclusively on their platform and to grind on their platform.
Now, real quick as well. Some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not know. Do y'all remember when Mixer first came out and it was a completely new platform, didn't nobody know about it? Twitch been around for years, so everyone is familiar with Twitch. So they went to Ninja, I believe it was Ninja. They went up to him and said, listen, we gonna give you a large sum of money, but we want you to come over here and stream, and we want you to move all your stuff that you grinded for on Twitch, move it to this platform, start a new chapter, and then you're going to be our face of the company. That is pretty much what Tyceno is saying. The company, whoever it is, it's probably not like really like a big company, but for 1.2 mil, I wouldn't be surprised if it's somebody like Facebook Gaming or something like that. But they pretty much told him, we want you to be the face of our company, so we're going to give you some money, and then you're going to stream everything with us.
Now, you guys see why I said at the start.
But 1.2 mil, that's a lot of bread, bro.
You guys gotta understand, for someone
Like, just imagine 1.2 million just off of playing video games, bro. We are at a point where you are getting compensated for playing video games. Do y'all remember back then when you was growing up and you like playing the game, and your grandmother or your moms or your pops or your sister, brother, everybody was like, you need to stop playing the game. They got their money. You ain't got no money right now. You need to get off the game. You can't make no money off no games. Why, yes, you can. Yes, you can now. So that is crazy. If you would have said that all of this was going to happen 10, 12 years ago, you probably would have been like, hell no. You can't get paid off no video games. You feel me? Like, it's crazy.
To go from broke to getting offered over $1 million in the span of 3 to 4 years, that is not something you can process easily, okay? That's something you have to think about, you have to sit down about, you have to be like, what the fuck am I seeing? What am I doing? And it wasn't easy, okay? I had to sit down, I had to think, I had to be like, okay, 2K20, it was lit. I was on a path to like big things in gaming, okay? I'm not gonna lie. 2K20 was big. But 2K21 comes out, it dies down a bit. I get offered 1.2 million. Now what do I do? Do I just take that short-term 1.2 mil, grind on a platform that I'm obviously not going to be as lit as on Twitch? Like, Twitch is the littest streaming platform out, and there's no barring that. No one can deny that. I don't care what platform you stream for. Right now, Twitch is the littest streaming platform out. And, you just...
Hard as hell, though.
To leave that,
hard
1.2 million, I had to think about it. I'm not going to lie to you. It wasn't easy. It was a tough decision, and, I had to think about my mom and my family, too, okay? Like... I'm with a single mom, okay? My dad left us a long time ago. He left my mom with a lot of debt. That's all cleared now, but it wasn't easy at times, and just the fact that I have 4 years later, I have a $1.2 million contract offer. I really had to sit down and think about it. That's all I'm going to say, okay? So there's 2 things I can do here. I can take the short-term 1.2 mil and risk losing a lot of my viewership, or I can play the long game with Twitch and stay on Twitch. Now, this is the way I see it, okay?
All right, hold on real quick before he offer it. This is just my opinion, bro. If someone came up to you and said, listen, I want to give you $100,000. I want you to come with me. I want you to be under me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm starting this thing. I have a vision of how I want it, and I think you will fit that vision, right? He offers you $100K, right? But then you got this other person that says, listen, I'm going to give you $1 million worth of game, right? I'm going to tell you the blueprint, everything is that you need to know to make your vision successful. And what you need to do, it's going to take longer. But if you continuously do what I am instructing you to do or advising you to do, along with your vision together as to how you picture it, you're going to get that $1 million. Are you taking $100K right then and there, flat, or are you going to take that $1 million worth of game? Me personally, I believe in $1 million worth of game, bro. No pun intended, because it's a podcast named $1 million worth of game, which I do watch. But real shit, bro. I would rather, like, and another way you look at it too, it's either you taking the elevator or you taking the stairs. I would rather take the stairs to my future. I don't need to do the elevator, because at the end of the day, your vision is not someone else's vision. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all might be envisioning 2 different things. So why not take like an extra year or 2 years or whatever the case may be to make sure your vision's straight to do what you want to do, as opposed to just taking the elevator and just getting something immediate, and then it only works in the short term and not the long term. So I think he should stay in Twitch. You feel me? He probably already making like 20K, 25K, 30K. He probably already making that in a month. You feel what I'm saying? What's waiting like a couple more months? And plus, again, he streamed for 4 years. He went from 0 to like 25, 30K. You trying to tell me in another 3-4 years he not gonna go up to 100K or 200K? Like, you feel me? That million can come. It's people that's literally making millions off of Twitch, that's making millions off of YouTube. All you got to do is just take the extra time to perfect your craft, and then, like, everything will fall into place, bro. So I think he should have stayed, which he probably is going to say he probably stand, because it wouldn't make sense. 1.2 mil sounds good, but, like, nah. I'd rather make $1 million on my own. That's a greater accomplishment. It's an accomplishment to get 1.2 mil for a company to give you the stream for their platform. It's more worth it when you can say I made 1.2 million by myself. All grind, all dedication and hard work. No handouts. It's way more fulfilling than that.
Okay? You think of a guy like Aiden Ross. Imagine him. You guys know that he's my boy, by the way. He's an amazing person behind the scenes. Just so you guys know, I know Aiden's like in LA now doing all that crazy stuff, but from what I know from my DMs with him, he's always been really humble and really cool to me. Shout out to him. Think of a guy like Aiden, okay? If he stayed on 2K, number one, let's be real now, he'd only be making like 10K viewers, okay? If he stayed on 2K, that game has a ceiling that is impossible to break. I don't care how funny, entertaining, or talented you are. 2K has a ceiling. It's like COD used to have. COD used to have a ceiling before Warzone came out, and that ceiling got broken, okay? But right now, 2K has a ceiling, and nobody is breaking that ceiling because there is a limit to how many viewers you can get on 2K. 2K20, we pushed that ceiling to the absolute fucking limit, but it's back again because 2K21 is pretty ass. Now, think of a guy like Aiden. If he stopped and took $1.2 million, like 2K was dying out, he took 1.2 mil, he never would have had the blow up that he had because he would have left Twitch and he would have went somewhere else, taken 1.2 mil, yeah. But Aiden right now is making millions and millions and millions. He's making way more than that. I'm gonna just be real with you, okay? I know Twitch money, YouTube money. He is making way more than $1 million a year. Let's be real now. And he would have missed out on every single bit of that if he had taken a sellout offer like that. That's the way I see it, okay? Now, that's just what I mean, okay? He would have had the money, but he never would have blown up like he did. And that comes into the whole thing. Do you take the short-term 1.2 mil, or do you go long-term with Twitch and play this game out? I'm only 24, okay? You guys got to remember that. I'm young. I've got so many years ahead of me with this. And that's what I was thinking about, okay? You guys think about music careers, like rappers and stuff. A lot of them sign these big-ass advances on these contracts. They'll get, what, 800K, a million, 1.2 mil, 1.5 mil. They will sign these big advances on these contracts.
Can't pay it back.
As soon as they start blowing up, bang, a label's in your ear, and they're like, yo, we'll offer you 1.5 mil if you sign with us for the next 3 years, and you do this, and you make this many albums, all that bullshit. And a lot of artists get fucked over by these labels like that, okay? And it's kind of becoming a thing in gaming. There's a lot of shady gaming deals out there now, too. And it's just
you gotta be smart,
crazy.
bro.
I'm not saying at all that my deal was shady. It was actually a very fair, open, good offer. I'm here to announce to you guys that after thinking about everything, after sitting down, and after 4 months of just being like, what the fuck do I do? By the way, I also had a good break during these 4 months. I don't want you guys to think that I was just out here stressing the whole time. Okay, I did have a good break overall. It was good for me as a content creator. You guys know burnout and all that. But after these 4 months, I have decided that I am going to stay on Twitch. Okay, I've talked to Twitch, and they are really keen to keep me on. They want to offer me a custom sort of contract that I can't really talk about, but it's good, okay? It's good. So, your boy is going to be back and staying on Twitch. I'm starting again early May. So this month, I'm starting again sometime early May. I haven't decided exactly my start date yet. I kind of want to set something big up for the first few days. The blockbuster wages are going to return, okay? I'm on 2K for now, but just hear this, okay? Shit, the lights just went off. Yo, hold on, guys. I need to like walk around to turn the lights back on. I'll be right back.
Hey, yo. Oh, he in his Lambo, the door sliding like that.
So, what was I saying? Yeah, so long story short, your boy is returning to Twitch this month. I'm really fucking excited. It's gonna be amazing. We're starting on 2K, but let this be known, okay? If 2K22 is a bad game, if 2K22 just isn't cutting it for me, I'm getting sick of this. I am not gonna keep spinning my ears trying to push 2K to this crazy ceiling that it shouldn't even be at, okay? I'm not gonna keep trying, and I'm just gonna start doing vlogs, pranks, whatever. I really just want to expand at this point because I'm just getting sick of this whole thing where it's like, if 2K is a bad game, I'm limited. And it just gives me headaches, and it's just going to be like, what the hell am I doing, man? But for now, at least, you guys know that the blockbuster wages are going to return. We're going to do crazy stuff. I know there's a lot of guys who want to wager me. Fun fact, Aiden actually wanted to do a rematch with Bronny. Obviously, he's like doing this whole rapper interview thing now, which is blowing.
Alright, I think we pretty much know what's going on. But, yeah, man, like, even just look at some of your favorite streamers and YouTubers and just realize, like, yo, they really blew up off of YouTube and Twitch, bro. Like, regardless of what people can say about, you know, a guy like Aiden Ross, and if y'all don't know Aiden Ross, look him up, bro. Like, he's one of the, like, He's one of the biggest streamers, bro. He one of the biggest streamers out right now. And he did all of that in a matter of like a few years, bro. Like if you just look at it and just say, yo, I can do it. But you gotta put that work in, bro. You gotta continuously keep going. You feel me? Your mental gotta be right. Cause at the end of the day, if your mental not right, then all of this is not gonna be possible. You feel what I'm saying? So my mental definitely gets challenged sometimes, but you know what? When I come back to it, I kinda like get away from it, refresh, reset, and then I come back and do it, bro. You just can't get burned out. That's all. All it is you can't burn yourself out. You gotta know when to step away, say, all right, I don't feel like it, boom, and then come back. You feel what I'm saying? But that is the end of the video. I kind of made an 11-minute video into like a 20-minute something video, so I apologize. But this video kind of just, it's some things that you learn when you watch everything, bro. And then if you let it inspire you, it's going to inspire you. Tyceno is one of these streamers and YouTubers that inspired me, bro. You feel me? I didn't watch it when he only had like 100K. Now he got a million in a matter of like a few years. So, yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. More videos is going to be on the way. I love you guys so much. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, everything like that. You feel me? We still got the Michael Jordan video going crazy. Y'all make sure y'all still like that video up. That John about to hit 10K in a few months. I'm just saying. And it's all thanks to you guys, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But without further ado, we're going to get out of here. Peace.